Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nate Reads Diversely. I have a couple of exciting announcements before we get started. So I'm in the middle of creating little free libraries for local queer youth. I'm partnering with doctors' offices, local libraries, like pretty much anybody who is willing or able to donate space so that these bookshelves can be set up. So let me just go to the GoFundMe that I set up for it. Now, to be clear, these books, queer books for queer youth, are going to be hosted at places where kids can't access without parents' permission. So like doctors' offices. I'm working with local resources in order to host these shelves. They're going to be free to the public. So I am uh, doing this GoFundMe to raise money so that we can get books in the hands of these kids, because everyone deserves to read a book that they can relate to, and there's kind of a war going on right now. So uh it's just evil what's happening to prevent these kids from reading about people who are like them. So here is you can check out the uh Excel spreadsheet over here. All of the books that we've donated so far are Stonewall Honor books, so they are YA and approved for YA. And there's also a form to request a title. So if you see a title that's not on this list and you'd like to see it, just you know put it in there, and we'll get it when we can. So that is what's going on right now. And if this goes well, then yeah, we'll turn this into a nonprofit, because it's just a local initiative right now. But if it goes well, then yeah, it'll be more widespread. So that's the first thing. Second thing, I want to shout out my coffee again. So this coffee is a way for me to provide sensitivity reading services at a reduced price, because I know a lot of people are struggling right now. So if you're in need of a sensitivity reader, I know it's the end of Nano, if you need a sensitivity reader, I am able to read for all of these identities. If you need a sensitivity reader for an identity that's not on this list, let me know and I can refer you to somebody. But this is just a way for me to provide sensitivity reading services in like piecemeal, because I know that it can get expensive. So if commission started only $3. So if that's something that interests you, just let me know, and we can get you taken care of. So that is that. So this so this video is going to be about what kind of for you to evaluate yourself whether sensitivity reading is right for you. So what I mean by that is, like, would you be able to do this as a job if you were to get started? Because it's not for everybody. Like there are some things to consider. The first one is, can you read 100,000 words in 3 weeks? That is a regular occurrence. A full-length novel is typically about 100,000 words, and the turnaround time is typically 3 to 4 weeks. So if that's something that you're not capable of doing, then it's maybe take on short stories or partial manuscripts, or things that are shorter. But in general, full manuscripts are 100,000 words in 3 weeks. The next thing is, can you separate the author from their work? So when you're interacting with an author, you even if an offensive trope is present in the novel, there kind of has to be this separation in your mind between them and the work. The author is not their book. So it would not be appropriate to tell the author, you are racist for writing this racist thing. That's not how it works. We're not reviewing the author, we're reviewing their work. So can you so when you're interacting with this author, are you able to, keep calm and recognize that people have blind spots, and be able to be objective with it, like separate your feelings from working when you're working with other people? That is really, really important that you maintain that professionalism. Yeah, and this kind of relates to the thing that we just talked about. Like, are you triggered easily by an accurate representation? So if you're gonna be upset like pretty much every time you do a job, then it's not really worth it in my opinion. It you kind of need to have it in your mind that your position exists because people have these blind spots. And if you read something that is offensive or a trope that can perpetuate uh, violence or not good things for your marginalized community, um, you need to be able to objectively look at it and give the author their feedback without getting so upset that your feelings kind of bleed into your feedback. Um, the next thing is, if you're triggered, can you deliver feedback in a non-judgmental professional manner, right? So just as the author is not their book, the feedback itself kind of like has to um you have to deliver it in a way that is accessible for people. I mean, I'm not saying like, you know, um yeah, you have to deliver the feedback in a way that's accessible for people. Like, you can't really call the person themselves racist or whatever, because that's just because you're reviewing the book, you're not reviewing the person. So yep, those are some things to consider before you decide to become a sensitivity reader. Again, I really wanted to thank everybody who's subscribed, and please check out the GoFundMe so we can get these bookshelves started. And yeah, I will catch you in the next one. Take care.